It's officially been 1 month since I've been monetized on YouTube, and I thought it would be fun today to share how much I got paid on YouTube as a channel with only 1,700 subscribers. A lot of other channels have been super transparent when it comes to getting paid on YouTube, but I think I have a bit of a unique perspective as a smaller channel that doesn't get any audience from any other avenues, especially since I'm not a channel that creates like YouTuber specific or social media specific content. A lot of the videos that I see like this are from creators that are posting mostly like how to get monetized on YouTube, how to get paid on YouTube, ideas for YouTube videos, like a lot of those types of videos, which is completely fine if that's your avenue. No big deal if it is. But I think I bring the perspective of just like a small YouTube creator who is just posting like kind of what I want to post. So I do feel like my channel is a pretty good representation of what the average YouTube person could kind of experience or expect to experience. And I do think this video will be fun to look back on once some time has passed. I've been monetized for a while. So without further ado, we're going to get into it. If you're new here, my name is Alexa. This is Out of Debt with Lex, and I post mostly personal finance related videos over here, whether it's like vlogs, sit down, pencil and paper type of videos. My husband and I are trying to pay off over $100,000 worth of debt, and this channel is strictly for documenting that journey. To give a little backstory just leading up to monetization for this channel, I did post a video back in January where I had really started to plan in my head that I was going to take this channel super seriously. However, that did not happen. I ended up posting another video about 6 months later, planning to get started, and it wasn't really until like about July 2025 that I really started taking this channel seriously and posting a little bit more seriously. And I ended up getting monetized in like the middle of September. Today, we're going to be looking at my first full month of being monetized, which was October 2025. My current most viewed video to date has about 16,000 views, which is huge for my channel because I'm so small. But in terms of like the rest of the YouTube universe, I feel like it's not like it's gone super viral or it's like swaying my views or subscribers or monetization levels. I don't have anything that's gone super viral yet. So I do feel like this is like a pretty accurate look in terms of a channel that hasn't gone viral yet, just like what you can aim to make with just a normal average YouTube channel. This video is not going to be much of like a how to get monetized type of video. It's going to be more of like a my journey into monetization and what it looks like to get monetized at this level, like what you could expect from your first month if you were getting monetized with about the same subscribers. So with that being said, if you want to get straight into the numbers, I'll leave the timestamp up above and you can just skip straight into it. But I am going to get a little bit into my journey on YouTube and how I got here first. So if you want to hear that, stick around. Okay, so I created my first ever YouTube channel, which was actually this one, although I like shut it down briefly and brought it back. But anyways, my first ever YouTube channel was created on December 11th, 2012. I had always been really intrigued by YouTubers and just like YouTube in general. I feel like the generation that I grew up with, like I feel like YouTube was just like a phenomenon that like we all grew up with and a lot of people wanted to be YouTubers. But in 2012, I had like a reasonable reason to create a YouTube channel, which was that I was trying to get recruited for college. I wanted to play volleyball in college and I was creating like these highlight videos every single weekend after every single tournament, editing them, breaking them down, putting them to music, and then posting them on YouTube. And that was like a huge part of like my junior year of high school, was doing this every single weekend, my sophomore year of high school as well. And I found so much joy in creation. And I really enjoyed the process of making these videos, of cutting them down, of picking like the best plays for it. And I feel like it was really the start of what would eventually become my journey into YouTube. And I sort of fell away from it eventually just because I felt like I didn't have a reason to create anymore that would like justify me having a YouTube channel. And I remember being like not wanting to be judged, essentially. Like I was very scared to have a YouTube channel just for fun and not for like a reason like trying to get recruited for volleyball. But with that being said, I pretty much hopped on any opportunity that there was to create any sort of video, whether it was like putting together a montage for a high school graduation or extra credit for Spanish, like creating like a little Spanish video, to get extra credit. Like I was very much so drawn to the art of video creation from a very young age, but I still did not have the nerve to create my own YouTube channel at that point. So fast forward to 2019, I met my now husband. We were dating and I told him like, oh yeah, I always love video creation. I would love to do YouTube one day. And he was like, yeah, go for it. That's what I did. I said, okay, we'll go for it. And so I created another YouTube channel called Alexa J. It's gone through like multiple name changes at this point, but essentially over there, it's just like videos for fun. I was posting like vlogs. I was sit down videos, fun little challenges. Like it kind of was like whatever came to my mind at that point. I created and I had so much fun with it. I put like little travel vlogs over there. YouTube itself brought me a lot of joy, which was really just like a great experience, truly. I don't post too much on that channel anymore just because it's not my biggest priority anymore, unfortunately. There are a lot of fun videos over there and a lot of fun content, but I just don't have the time truly anymore. But if I ever go on like a fun vacation or find a reason to vlog a day, whatever it may be, I will be posting it over there. I just keep that channel up for funsies. It has a lot of good memories and I will probably always keep it up for that reason. Fast forward to December 2021, I decided to create yet another channel. Of course, that's me. So this channel that I created was called Lex Listens and it was just for music reactions. I had dabbled around with my Alexa J channel to try to like post a couple of music reactions and realized I loved it. I've always loved music, but I just loved creating those reactions. And I quickly fell into the K-pop reactions of all things. I didn't ever think I would be into K-pop, but I love it. And I created a audience really fast and furious over there. I was posting videos constantly. It was like every day or every other day for an extended period of time. Completely burned myself out at one point where I had to like shut down all of my YouTube channels. But it was truly and truly is still a great experience to react to music. I think it's so fun. The community of like K-pop in general is so much fun and I have always loved posting on that channel. I have a total of 25,000 subscribers between my Lex Listens channel and my Alexa J channel, which brings me to the story of this channel. So behind the scenes of all of the YouTube escapades that I was going on in just general life, there were a lot of reasons why we started struggling financially. I think it was partially like having a wedding, having 2 kids, going on vacations, making dumb decisions, making smart decisions that led to things, job loss, COVID. I'm trying to think of like what else there could possibly be, but pretty much everything under the sun over the years has just like kind of piled up. And financially, we looked at ourselves and we were like, wow, between car debt, student loan debt, credit card debt, like all of these debts have really added up. And I found myself like turning to YouTube yet again to find a community. And so I did find that community a lot, like with looking at other people's channels. I started watching YouTubers that were in their own debt-free journeys and YouTubers who were doing well financially and like sharing it on YouTube. And I found myself really inspired. And that's how I created this channel, Out of Debt with Lex. And I really found that I loved the community of this channel, of the debt-free community on YouTube. Like I feel like there's just so many nice people on this side of the internet that I've really enjoyed. Obviously, there's not always nice people, but I have enjoyed a lot of the nice people. And that kind of leads just up to today's day and age. We have been posting consistently on this channel. I've been trying to get this channel monetized and trying to figure out how I can use social media as kind of a platform that I can monetize and use to pay towards our debt as we're trying to get out of this debt and just share it all along the way. So getting all 3 channels monetized has really been a big goal of mine and one that I've now achieved. And so with this opportunity, I'm hoping to keep the momentum going just because it will help us in our journey as we continue to pay off all of these debts that we have in front of us and hopefully set us up for success in the future. But we'll see. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Keep it crossed for me. So with that being said, let's jump into the meat of the video, which is the analytics. Like, what did I make this month? What are the analytics? I'm not really one to sit and obsess about the analytics of YouTube by any means. I'm not the one who's checking their analytics every day, but I do find them extremely interesting and also very like a way to tell like what's working and what's not. So I do really appreciate looking at them and also seeing other people's channels and kind of like what theirs look like. So I pulled the stats from July 2025 to October 2025, which are essentially the 3 months where I finally started taking this channel super seriously and posting a lot more often on this channel. So in those 3 months, I posted 17 videos, earned myself 23,400 views, 2,500 watch hours, and 291 new subscribers. On August 1st, 2025 is when I hit the first tier of monetization for YouTube, which is a bit lower than like the full monetization level. So I believe the first tier is 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. So I immediately put in for that. I wanted to get approved for that level of monetization first, essentially to make it easier once I hit that final tier and could fully monetize. I fully monetized as of September 13th, 2025. That's when I hit the 4,000 watch hours and I already had 1,000 subscribers at that point. And that's the point where I was able to fully monetize using YouTube AdSense. So this means that October 2025 was my first full month of being monetized, and this is the month that we're looking for in this video. So my lowest paid day of October was October 2nd. I made 10 cents. It was my lowest day ever, even like since the first day I was monetized, but it is what it is. 10 cents is better than zero. I'll take it, you know. And my highest paid day of the month was October 31st, which I made $17.21 that day. So in October, I posted 7 videos. I had 7.8 thousand views for the month and 850 watch hours, gained 67 subscribers, and made $79.11 for the month. Which you might be thinking like, oh, $79, I don't know, like that's not like a huge amount, but for me, like that's super big accomplishment. I'll always take it because I would be posting these videos anyways. I might as well get paid for it, and getting paid $0 versus almost $80, you know, we'll take it. We'll take it, right? But yeah, like I said, it's not like an income that I could live on by any means, but it is like a side hustle thing that could help. Like that's $80 going towards my debt when I get paid out for this month. That's super exciting, and I will never look down on somebody for making that amount of money. I think, yeah, I personally think it's great, and I think also it's showing how much potential that I could have. I do want to point something out though, just like briefly, is that the size of the channel or like the amount of subscribers, the amount of views, whatever it may be, does not always point to how much money a YouTuber is making. Obviously this channel has 1,700 subscribers. It made about $80 last month, but that does not mean that a channel that has 10,000 subscribers will be making 5 times that amount, or that a channel with 20,000 subscribers will be making 10 times that amount. It doesn't necessarily correlate, because my other channel, Lex Listens, has about 24,000 subscribers and made less than this channel this month because it has copyright issues, things like that. So subscriber count doesn't always necessarily, it's not the end all be all type of a situation. Between like how many views you're getting, the length of your videos, the content that you're posting, like what type of niche you're in, I think it all adds up and kind of can play a role into your AdSense. So that doesn't mean that necessarily this is like an end all be all for how much you could make on YouTube, but I do think it does give you like a good viewpoint or idea of what you could make on YouTube. That's for sure. I also think it shows that you don't have to have like viral videos over and over, or just a crazy amount of subscribers or a crazy amount of views or anything to earn money on YouTube, because clearly I don't have that. Like I don't have a crazy amount compared to some people. There are YouTubers with hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and I am but a small pebble in the stream of YouTube. But I would say that hopefully this video gives you a little bit of hope if you are hoping to start a YouTube channel. I truly think that monetization on YouTube is amazing. It's awesome. I would never take it for granted, but it is such like an added bonus for me, just because I do really like making these videos. I like creating content. I like sharing my journey in terms of like finances on this channel. Like I think sharing my journey with the world is just so cool to be able to have the opportunity to do. And so I do think that monetization is like an added benefit, like the cherry on top for a lot of YouTubers, and it shouldn't be like the only focus going into making a YouTube channel. I think if it's the only focus, you probably won't have as much success. So, anyways, I'll get off my soapbox, leave you now, but I did want to mention that I'm probably going to be recreating this video maybe at like the 6 month mark or the year mark of being monetized and see what kind of progress we're able to make, just because I'm the type of girl who loves a journey, loves watching things unfold. So, with that being said, if you're interested in seeing my 6 month or maybe 1 year video, whatever I decide to do, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss it. And I would surely appreciate that. But that is all I have for you guys today. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it interesting maybe, and hopefully helpful. Anyways, I'll see you guys. Bye.